It's the second coming they won't televise, with checkpoints, drones, and tear gas skies. He'd love to have peace, wishes peace was at hand. But if you have peace, you can't steal the land. You're now watching the Palestinian Jesus Show. And here's PJ.
Welcome, my daughters and sons. Today we have a special new cast member, Frank Rogers. Mr. Rogers, a white European-looking dude, has some comments about Professor Norman Finkelstein, another white European-looking dude. Take it away, Mr. Rogers.
Thank you, Lucille, and I'm very happy to join the lovely folks here at the Palestinian Jesus Show. Is it time to let a Jew out of the box? I was on my couch many years ago reading the most recent issue of Scientific American and listening to book notes on C-SPAN when I first heard Norman Finkelstein speak. Before Finkelstein came on to discuss his book, The Holocaust Industry, I was pondering how the leakage of gravity and its resulting impact on cosmic acceleration might affect me personally. There was another author before Finkelstein opining about an increase in anti-Semitism in America and the world. I thought to myself, damn it, another juvenile delinquent has painted a swastika on a grave marker. I wish they would stop that shit. Next up was Professor Finkelstein. I couldn't believe the words I was hearing. Who is this guy? I set down my magazine and started to pay attention. The Holocaust Industry, from a guy whose parents survived the Polish ghetto? Finkelstein's presentation was professorial and well-documented. He referenced many radical sources in his presentation, like almost every human rights organization in existence, the international courts, and the American War College. After his C-SPAN presentation, I went to my computer and ordered his book. I then began a journey of discovery that would turn upside down everything I once believed about Israel and Palestine. This is why you have never seen the guy on any of your favorite news networks. Looking back, I'm surprised he made it on C-SPAN. If you have any desire to gain an understanding of the history of Gaza and the hideous treatment of Gazans by Israel over the past 8 decades, he is your opportunity. I think it's time to let this guy, Norman Finkelstein, out of the box.
Hi everyone, Eve again. I'm very excited to tell you that for today's episode, PJ has brought back the great Malcolm Y with some thoughts about one of America's political parties.
You've been had. You've been hoodwinked. You've been run through the polite machine of democratic decorum and dumped out the other side, broken, and still begging. They told you this was the most important election of your life. Then they told you the same damn thing 4 years later and 4 years after that. But what did they give you? Not health care, not housing, not justice, not peace, not Gaza. They gave you Kamala Harris on The View and Joe Biden on a beach chair shaking hands while soiling his britches. They said vote blue no matter who. But when we bled blue, when we screamed for Palestine, they handed us silence. They handed us drone strikes. They handed us, we hear you, and then signed another $14 billion check to Netanyahu. You wanted to cancel your loans? They canceled the website. You wanted to save the planet? They saved Chevron. You wanted to eat? They gave you vibes. They don't fight fascism. They shake hands with it, then ask you for another donation. You think you're voting against Trump? No, you're voting for the people who let him win twice. You're voting for the cowards who shoved Bernie off stage, propped up Clinton like Weekend at Bernie's, and dragged Biden out of retirement because they were too afraid to let the people decide. They didn't beat Trump. COVID did. They didn't save democracy. They managed its decline with talking points and brunches. So I say this today, not as a Democrat, and certainly not as a Republican, but as a witness to the betrayal. Smash this Democratic Party into a million damn pieces. It's way past time to start over.
And now another one of PJ's miracles. The show brings back the late, great Gino Minnelli from the 50s to sing for you one of the Palestinian Jesus Show's latest tunes. It's politics, baby. Enjoy.
They promised us the moon, they promised the stars, but sell out our dreams in smoke-filled bars. For billionaires and lobbyists, they roll out the rug, while the folks back home are left with a shrug. Oh, it's politics, baby, the old routine, selling hope like a jukebox dream. Congress sings for a lobbyist dime, while the band plays on, ignoring their crime. The ice caps melt, the oceans rise, but they cover their asses and close their eyes. Your kid needs school, your mom needs care. They say we're broke, but the cash always there. Oh, it's politics, baby, a cabaret. They dance with donors who pay to play. They toast with champagne while the house is on fire, serenading the wealthy like a children's choir. To the people who were bought and sold, a country sold for a bag of gold. They smile on stage, they bow so neat, then sell their souls to folks on K Street. Oh, it's politics, darling, the same old song we've been waiting for, right, but we only get wrong. So raise your glass, let the trumpet shout. Here's to the people who sell us all out.
Next up, more on Solomon's absolute fascination with and hope of love with Caitlin Clark.
My man! You ready to make history? Double date of destiny. Me, Caitlin Clark, you, and Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah, about that.
Oh no. What now? Don't tell me you're backing out. I've already imagined the Instagram pic. Caption: first she did some great ball handling, and then, well, never mind.
Look, Saul, nothing against Sophie, okay? She's cool, she's fiery. I respect the hard fouls. But if I'm stepping into this gladiator arena of romance, you know, bringing back the pile driver and everything, I gotta shoot higher.
Higher? Like what, a Kardashian?
Are you nuts? Didn't one of those chicks used to be a man? Nah, man. I'm talking Aaliyah Boston.
Aaliyah Boston? Your mother's gonna shit. She's still pissed at you for going on that date with the Mizrahi chick in 8th grade.
You bring that up like it was a crime. I liked her. Her name was Naama, and yum, she had dimples like falafel balls. Don't judge me.
I'm just saying. What is this thing you got for girls with dark complexions?
I don't know, Saul. Maybe because they're beautiful? Ever think of that?
Okay, fine. But your mom's definitely gonna throw a fit. She still hasn't forgiven me for making you change your name from Marvin to Monty.
Yeah, you remember what she said?
Something about Presbyterians?
Exactly. What does that idiot think Schwartz is a Presbyterian name? Why would you listen to him? The kid's an idiot.
Wait, Schwartz is a Jewish name? I thought it was German, like Sergeant Schwartz on Hogan's Heroes.
Are you serious?
What?
It was Sergeant Schultz, you schmuck. My mom was right. You really are an idiot.
All right, hell with it. Look, you want Aaliyah Boston? Fine. I'll see if we can make that happen. But if she power slams your silly ass, don't come crying to me.
Hey, she can take my silly ass down anytime she wants. I'll just yell, "Ooh, yeah, baby," like Macho Man, and ask for seconds. Gimme some more, sugar tits.
Boom, baby. But be careful, Mel Gibson got in some serious shit over talk like that.
The old dick's probably in a nursing home by now.
You know what? Screw it. We're doing this. I'll message them both. If they say no, whatever. If they say yes, we rewrite Jewish history.
Yeah, like Moses parting the sea or some shit like that. Or at least a really weird footnote in WNBA fan culture.
We ride at dawn, Marvin.
It's Monty.
Right, sorry. Tell your mom I said hi.
I probably won't. She'll be snarling enough the way it is. Bye.
See ya.
And now it's time for a long overdue review of You Don't Mess with the Zohan. And here is our most beautiful and highly intelligent Queen of Sheba, messing with the Zohan.
I'm the Queen of Sheba and movie critic for the new Palestine Jesus Show. Today, a long overdue review of and Palestinian perspective on You Don't Mess with the Zohan. Let me first address Mr. Adam Sandler. I could overlook the Zohan bulge, but I cannot ignore the blatant racism and stupidity in this film. This movie, long overdue for critique, was so bad we could smell it from heaven. First, the name Zohan, likely derived from Hebrew Zohar, meaning radiance. Asios, there's also a village named Zohar in Israel, formerly called Burair, where in 1948 Israeli terrorists attacked and committed horrific atrocities against Palestinians. Sandler, Smeagol, and Apatow craft stereotypes, casting Palestinians and others as villains, while the real racists hide behind these caricatures. The plot, if you can call it that. Sandler plays Zohan, a Mossad agent who fakes his death to pursue a dream of being a hairdresser in New York, falling for a woman played by Emmanuel Tricky, who's not even Palestinian but of Jewish-Moroccan descent. By the film's midpoint, I hoped Dahlia, the Palestinian love interest, would strap on a stick of dynamite and blow everyone associated with this movie to hell. And honestly, by the end of the movie, I felt like doing it myself. Scenes are downright offensive. Rob Schneider, for example, portraying a Palestinian, complains about Zohan pummeling him and stealing his goat. Like this would have been more important to him than Jewish terrorists stealing Israel and, more recently, the rest of Palestine. That's when I started truly disliking Sandler, his crew, and even you, Fonzie. The real issue? Critics fail to call out these racist stereotypes. Sandler and his team belong with the dung heap of comedians who crossed a line, like Michael Richards, no longer funny, just offensive. That's all I'll say. The film's racism isn't a joke, it's a disgrace.
My queen, that was a long overdue review. Thank you so much. And that wraps up the show for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can find the Palestinian Jesus Show tunes wherever digital music is sold or streamed. My queen, have you by chance seen Eve anywhere? She seems to have disappeared.